So if you've been feeling like your audience is just not connecting with your content, then there's a 90% chance that you're not making them feel like you've actually experienced that thing yourself. And one of the most powerful ways for you to connect with your audience is they got to feel like, man, this person just understands me. I can tell that they went through this because of the things that they're saying. It's the same things that they were experiencing without you even knowing them. And there's a lot of power in that. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you two powerful methods you can use. One is gonna be manual and the other one is going to be automated, and I think you're going to really love the automated way because it's actually something I created myself. Now, the manual way to do this, what you want to do is you want to think back to when you first got started and whatever it is that you're teaching on this platform. Now, at that time, you didn't know everything that you know now. So what you want to do is you want to think of all the questions, write them down, right? That's why I always had this pad right here. You probably saw me, use this in multiple different videos, or if this is your first time and maybe you haven't, what you want to do is you want to get yourself a pad. Once you get that pad, start writing down all the questions that you had initially. Start writing down all the fears that you had and everything that was going through your head about how this journey was going to go for you. Now, once you start to do that, what you want to do from there is you then want to turn that into content. And I know you're probably wondering, well, how do I find out how I can craft those into content? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take you onto the screen here in a minute and show you exactly how to get that done. All right, so what you see right here is the questions that I had when I first got started when we're talking about YouTube. So you can see, what are some ways to get views on my videos? This is how it came to me in my brain. Another one, how do I script my YouTube videos? Should I script my YouTube videos? How do I start a YouTube channel? What should I name my YouTube channel? How do I use YouTube to generate leads? How do I use YouTube to sell products? Because when I first started YouTube because I needed to find a way to drive traffic to the products that I specifically had at that time. And so that's why I initially started. But then as I continued on the journey, I started saying, okay, well, I need to know how the algorithm works. So that's why you see this. How do I get people to comment on my YouTube videos? Because initially when I was starting, I started to get some views, started to get a little bit of likes and different things like that, but I wasn't getting as many comments on my stuff. So I started thinking to myself, what do I need to do in my video to get people to comment? And those are some of the things that I've learned over the journey. Okay, what are some other things? So what will people think when they see me on camera, right? And I'm sure, let me know down below in the comments if that's something you've experienced as well. You thought like, man, I don't know if I really want to post this video because somebody gonna say something negative and it's gonna make me feel some type of way. Right? This is very, very important. Why is no one clicking on my YouTube videos? Now that's very, very important. And what does that relate to? That relates to thumbnail. If somebody doesn't click on your thumbnail, that means they're not going to watch your videos. So I had to learn that process. So how do I read YouTube analytics? How many videos should I post a week? What is the best time to post a video? Okay. Now, what do I do with all of these different things? Let's say, for instance, I decide, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and type that question in over on YouTube. So I'm going to open up an incognito browser. And if I'm new, I'm probably going to post it just like that. I'm not going to be familiar with keywords and, different things like that. So I would just go ahead and just paste this in here like this and just see what pops up. Okay, so check this out. What are some ways to get views on my videos? So we can see how to get more views on YouTube. Sneaky ways new YouTubers use to get views on YouTube. And I start to see all of these videos. So now I go down, I do the deep dive and I start looking for creators that would bring value to me. And so this is typically what happens to your audience. Okay, so now we're going to put in another question. Let me go back over there. How do I script YouTube videos? Okay. All right. So now let's open up YouTube and we're going to go ahead and paste this one over there and we're just going to hit enter. Okay, boom, there it is. How do I write a script for a YouTube video? And hopefully you're starting to see what I'm doing, right? Basically, I take the problem or the question that I specifically had when I got started, and I know that if I've had those issues, it's going to be other people that have had those issues as well, and they're going to type it in a different way. Because like I said, not everybody is going to type in the keyword exactly how it is that you rank it for. YouTube just understands, okay, this is related to audience retention, or this is related to thumbnails or whatever it is. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the automated way. Because once I show you that, I'm telling you, you're going to see how quickly you can identify pain points. And that way you can use those to then go ahead and create your content a lot faster. All right. So now I'm about to show you how to do it the automated way. Now the tool we're going to be using is called copy.ai. Now inside of copy.ai, what I did was I created my own tool inside there. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can get access. Just kind of stick with me so you can get an understanding of exactly how it works. All right. right? All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna click right here on where it says templates. Once that opens up, you see right here it says custom. So these are all of the custom tools that I've created inside of copy.ai. But the one we're gonna be using is this one right here that says simple pain point generator. All right, so now this is how you're gonna get access. So if I click on these three dots, you see how it says get shareable link. I'm the only one that can share that link with you because I created it. All right, so that link will be the first link down below in the description. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna show you exactly how this works. This is pretty cool. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit start new project, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring me back down here. Okay, so this is how it works. You don't have to do it ain't complicated. It's very, very simple. You just have to put in your target audience. All right, so you see right here it says target audience, and then this stuff right here is already set up, right? This is how it's able to do what it's able to do. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in just make up a target audience. I'm gonna say a man that works a 9 to 5 job and wants to start a YouTube channel on the side. Okay, so let's just say that's my target audience that I'm looking for. Now, you could change the tone if you want to, but I just usually leave my settings for friendly. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit create content. So right here it says you don't know how to get started with your channel. Typically, if a person is trying to start a channel, they don't have that much information. So this right here could be a pain point. You don't know how to get started with your channel. And some questions, what equipment do you need, right? Those are questions that a newer person who's just getting started will be asking. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go down, we're gonna look at a couple more. Okay, so right here it says, I don't have time to do this because I'm working full time. That might be a thought in their brain. I'm just too busy, right? That may be the thought. Okay, I don't have the skills to start a channel. I don't know what kind of videos I should make, right? These are all valid things. Even I thought about some of these things when I was first getting started. Okay, the top 5 pain points for a typical YouTube creator. You don't have time to make videos. This could be a big one because if a person is working a 9 to 5 job, maybe they're married, maybe they got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, right? So now they play this game where it's just like, okay, we got work and then we got to come home. We got to spend time with the spouse, and then you got to spend time with your kids, right? Because your spouse and your kids' time is not necessarily the same thing. So now you feel pressure. You feel like, man, it's pulling over here. It's pulling over there. It's pulling over there. Now, how do I find time to create my videos? How do I find time to really do this stuff, right? And so that's why I feel like when you look at the pain points and then you use the pain points to create content, it makes it very, very powerful because if it makes them feel as if you're speaking directly to them. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, you have a job, but it doesn't pay enough for you to make a living on your own. Okay, that one's not as related. You don't have time to do what you love because of your job. That kind of relates to the time management thing. So like, what would I do to create a piece of content for a person like that? Well, on my other channel, I created a video called How to Start a Business while working a full-time job. It was like something like that. And I gave them 10 things that they can do in that video to be able to do that, right? So that could be a video that could be time management, but that was for a different type of audience, right? That was more for like an affiliate marketer or somebody who's specifically doing that, right? Now, granted, there are people who do YouTube that do affiliate marketing as well, but there's other people who use other mediums, right? So that could be very, very relatable for them. Okay, you don't have the money to spend on equipment and editing software that's needed to start a YouTube channel. So the type of video that I would do for that specific person is, okay, they don't have the money to spend on expensive equipment. Well, then I would create a video that's talking about budget equipment, like how to start a YouTube channel without spending a bunch of money on equipment. You see what I mean? So it's all about looking at that problem and then taking these problems, right? So let me find one, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and put it on YouTube the same how I did mine. You don't have the equipment to make videos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that, and then I'm gonna go over to incognito on YouTube, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the U and I'm gonna put I don't have the equipment needed to make videos. I'm gonna put YouTube in there so it can kind of correlate the two. Okay, so look at this. What equipment do you need to make a YouTube video? So I didn't even have to type in a keyword. I just literally typed in as if I was a person who doesn't necessarily know about this stuff. And then they might just click on this and then boom, now they're looking at all of these videos about equipment. So now they can get educated on it, right? So hopefully you're starting to see like Pain is what's going to allow you to create some powerful content, because the person that understands the person who they're trying to attract the most will always win. So if you understand these things, it makes it very, very easy for you to create content. So hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, if you want to get access to copy.ai so you can use my tool, then go ahead and click that first link down below in the description. Once you do that, you're going to have a 7-day free trial. Now, if you decide to upgrade within the first 4 days of that 7-day free trial, you're going to get 40% off for the first year. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, just let me know down below. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.